probably going, oh, we started that.
Yeah, we should get a cut of that, shouldn't we?
Oh, here we go. Another hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone else.
Jesus
Join
Christ.
the club.
Stop fucking whinging.
Hello, everyone. Say hello.
Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness.
If you want Liora to return on next time, please press A now. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I was all right until you messed up the opening.
Sorry.
No, messed up the opening.
Not your first time.
Oh, what I do in the behind closed gates outside is my own business, right? So
People don't see you.
So we're going to react now to some more Ricky Gervais stuff. Are you ready to do it?
I am. Go for it.
Oh, let's get it in before Davey comes on. Let's go.
Cartoon form. Why is that?
First of all, I don't like the order that he introduced. Yeah.
Well, I think it's about time, my name.
Oh.
Really?
Well, I never remember, when did it get decided that it was Gervais Merchant as a point?
We early on, and I told you, luckily it worked. I said, it's just alphabetical order. And you
I swallowed that.
Carl Pilkington. Second question is, Carl, look like you're enthusiastic. This is The Guardian. This is where it all started for us. We did the Record Brothers with The Guardian. It went on to become the biggest download. 205 million downloads so far. And now it's being made into animation with HBO, probably the greatest channel in the world, and Channel 4.
Also a channel.
So, Carl, a little bit of decorum. Yeah? Excited to be here?
Yeah, it's just we're doing a full day of this, and it just gets a little bit wearing.
Don't say that, because they want
No,
to
but it's better to tell them why.
This is an exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's everywhere. People get sick of hearing about it. And you pop up everywhere every time something comes out. It's like, oh, what's he flogging now? That's the problem.
And that's
People
a friend. That's a friend.
But that's how it comes across.
You know what I mean?
Here we go again, flogging something.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, our bit of work's been done here.
Right.
I don't know why we have to sit and explain to people.
So you just like people to just buy our products, no questions asked, just buy it, give us the money.
And you want, but what I'm saying is the people who've made the DVD, when do they get involved? When do they get off their arse and do something? They're us sat here having to flog it. It comes across cheap. I hate it.
But they don't. But the people looking at this don't want to see the fellow who does the accounts for HBO.
this is a nice symbiotic relationship with The Guardian. The Guardian said, "Yeah, we're."
Guardian, these are nice people.
Don't you want people to see this? Aren't you proud of it?
It's not the best thing I've ever done.
What's the best thing you've ever done? Your fucking paper round. Because that's the only two things you've done so far in life. You had a paper round, then you had this, then you met us.
I just feel like...
Is there a DVD of the paper round coming out soon?
Yeah, I'd like to see that. He reckons that's the best job he's ever had. He said, I was my own boss. No, you weren't.
No, but it's the best job that I did as well. I felt confident in it. If people said, what do you do? And I do a paper round, I reckon all my customers would have been like, it's bloody good as well. Always the right paper, didn't rip it in a letterbox. I was good at it. This shouldn't have happened. This is all an accident. You said, oh, HBO are animating it. I said, great, how much? And you go, oh, well, don't worry about that. You know, I still don't know to this day what I'm meant to be getting out of it. The drawing, you sort of, all I heard you say to him is make his head rounder. I've had no input into it at all. It's just...
what do you think of the roundness of the head? What's your opinion of Karl?
Same shape as yours.
Yeah, it's a perfectly admirable head. I'd be proud to have that head, and apparently I do.
And have you seen the animation?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I thought you looked a bit like Fred Flintstone.
Well, yeah, a bit Fred, bit Barney.
He does, yeah.
It's sort of Hanna-Barbera, that sort of, cuddly retro look. Because the things he says on the podcast, if you add to that a nasty, scary cartoon, it's going to be over the top.
What would be a nasty, scary cartoon? Like if you were all naked or something?
Oh, no, just like spiky
Right.
and trendy.
Naked?
I think it had to be nice and cuddly because he's a little funny, little cuddly creature, isn't he?
Mm.
You know,
He is.
Little round-headed. He's got a heart of gold, really.
The Sun love it. They say it's good. The Mirror says it's genius.
Seth MacFarlane, creator of the Family Guy, said it's the best animation he's ever seen.
Ah.
There you
I don't
go.
like comments like that. Builds it up too much. It's just it's me saying stuff that I think I would have made more of an effort if I'd have known that it was going to end up on the telly. It's like when I was talking about stuff to these two, I'd be saying about the problems my Auntie Nora's having, stuff like that, thinking, well, she hasn't got the internet. She's never going to hear this. Then suddenly, it's on the telly, and she doesn't go out much, so she watches a lot of the telly. And then she's going to be flicking about one night going, oh, that sounds like Karl. Oh, wow, this is good. What's Karl saying here? Just turn it up a minute. Turn it up. And I'm talking about her having a wind problem. And it's a little bit...
What happened with her wind problem?
Well, she's still kind of got it. She's on.
He's still doing it.
She's sort of playing havoc with her, with her insides.
But has Auntie Nora seen it? Have you heard back from her?
No, a relation told her that she's been talked about. She doesn't know what about.
So are you censoring yourself now that you're more of a media figure?
For telly stuff, yeah, because it's proper, isn't it? As soon as something gets on the telly, it takes it up a level.
Guardian online.
Well, it's still internet. It's still... I like that. I like the way it's just people... The only people who will be watching this are people who want to watch it. You don't get any whingers. There's no one going on there. Are you closing off the comments on these things? Because that's annoying. I'd close them. It's just people getting involved. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't understand that. I don't understand this whingingness. There's loads of things I don't like in life, but I don't stand around saying, don't buy them,
Well, you do. I'll buy the DVD for one.
No, but I'm just talking about stuff that I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Whingers.
Everything really, isn't it?
But you're excited by the fact someone puts it on, they watch episode 1, they're like...
We've got a second series that's being made now. That's going on HBO, Channel 4, being sold around the rest of the world.
Have you been convinced that this is a good product to buy yet or not?
It's if you're into buying. You see, I don't buy DVDs. I'm not of that market.
Answer the question.
Sort of wait until it's on the telly, and this has already been on the telly. So if you really liked it and you want to remember it, buy the DVDs.
And there's loads of extras on there, like little
few
things,
bits.
unseen footage, and all that sort of stuff. It's 13 episodes, Karl, for the money.
He's trying to sell it to them.
Lovely little collection.
I know.
Good for all the family if they're over 15.
Yeah.
And a bit mental.
Stephen, any thoughts on this new?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
He hasn't seen it.
I'm sure you can my free copy. I shall...
It's not free copies, but you do get 30% discount.
That's even better. So it says it's genius, the Daily Mirror. The Sun says it's very funny.
Don't say the Sun, the Daily Mirror, the Guardian. The Guardian could have given us a quote.
Well, I think we did.
They're probably going, oh, we started that.
Yeah, we should get a cut of that, shouldn't we?
Oh, here we go.
There we
Another
go.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone
Another
else.
hand in the
Jesus
Join
Christ.
the club.
Stop fucking whinging. I mean, I'd say steal this from shops if you want. Well, no, we get paid. Yeah. Don't steal. Shouldn't say that, should we? Don't steal. Don't do drugs and floss.
Wouldn't it have been better if we all stuck where we should be?
Do you not believe in the idea of travel broadens the mind?
Well, since the invention of the telly, you don't have to go that far to see
You're
it.
absolutely right.
Oh,
Because he's not going to succeed. Bless him. Even his own stuff is like, yeah.
he's like, have you seen the clips of him on This Morning?
No, I haven't. No.
They are fantastic because he's not playing it for laughs either. He's just being himself, and it's endearing. When he's talking about himself.
But that's the thing. I think he's like that in general. So like you could stop him. Like, well, I'd like to think that he can walk down the street without people leaping on him. But if he goes down to like the corner shop and then for a paper, well, no one buys paper, but a sweetie or something like that, I'd like to think that you can still chat to him and he's exactly how he is, that you see him.
Yeah, so, and you know how Ricky, I don't know, was it the last clip we saw, that you're saying that it's great to have find someone who isn't going to be untouched by fame, doesn't change them, he's still the same, and that's how I'd like to be. If I became famous, that's how I'd want to be, Oh,
for sure. I don't think I would handle fame very much. I tell you the weird thing is, when I was at Camp Out this year, as I was coming out the shower, someone said, Bohemian B. I was like, I thought, I do not know what to do in this situation because I'm not I'm not big and I've just come out of a cold shower. But you know,
So,
I didn't want
stiff
to
nipples.
Yeah, literally, it was freezing. And I said, "Hi, how are you?" And they're like, "Bohemian bit." I said, "Oh, just call me Liora. I'm not all that crap." And then I started having a chat with them. I was like, "How are you doing?" And you know, how are you finding it and stuff like that. And I thought, as much as I'm freezing my nipples off here, I'd like to see who you are and talk to you. Do you know what I mean? Not be like, oh, I don't have time and talk to my publicist.
As a famous person, though, you'd have to do that with everyone you met.
I get that. I get that. And I get also for safety reasons why sometimes some people, you know, would have to be untouchable, so to speak. You know, but I'd like to think that I'm not up my arse. So that's the thing. I'd like to think that I could never, you know, I'd probably still go down, you know, the high street and buy certain discounted stuff from the, do you know what I mean?
Well, it's funny enough, in work, you know, because you know I'm a pick rate person, you know, I'm a picker, so you have to pick so many cases per hour, and whenever someone stops me from picking, it aggravates me because I have to work twice as hard to keep going to get my rate, to get my pick rate. But I still don't give them grief. I don't ignore them. I still chat to them because it's not in my nature to sort of go, oh, you know, you're stopping me. I've got fucking you know. I give them about a minute or so. Then I'll say, oh, I need to move on. You know.
Exactly. I think sometimes I think people that have a little bit of notoriety, it goes to their head and they put themselves up on a pedestal. But it's like, you know what? Do not forget where you begun. You know, do not forget that when you started out with 10 subscribers, or when nobody knew your name, or, you know, when you was, I don't know, coffee girl number 15, which is me. You know, don't ever forget that. We all started somewhere. And you know, don't tread on the heads of the little guys and girls that are trying to get to where you are. You know, it's about being grounded in whatever you do.
It sort of happened to me. I'm only on. I mean, I've gained a subscriber since doing this show with you. I'm off 250.
Nice.
And literally, someone said to me last week, because I interview normal people too, as well as actors and stuff. And they said to me, "Shouldn't you be aiming at the more important people?" And that got to me, because I thought to myself, I'm not going to reveal who said that, but it was a weird comment. It was another creative guy, someone who's in the creative industry.
Yeah.
And I said, well, everyone's got a compelling story to tell. As long as the audience likes it, then they'll watch it. You know,
that's the thing. We all have even people that might not have anything going on at the moment. When you start talking to that person, the history, you can learn so much, and their experience, you can learn so much.
And it's a rich history as well. It's all, every human life is based on this not only decisions but the pain of the past.
For sure. Yeah,
you know.
For sure.
Anyway, we're gonna have to end this video first, and then we can chat more. We're still chatting. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and Liora, come back again soon.
Oh, most definitely, I will do.
See you later.